Alright, what's up guys? In this video, we're going to pick up some calculus here. We're going to be talking about binomial series. So we're just asked to find the first four terms of the binomial series for the function that we're given here, which is f of x is equal to 1 plus x all raised to the 1/3. So for the binomial series, alright, so remember the binomial series, basically the theorem or the expansion. It's actually not that hard to remember, much like memorizing the Taylor series and Maclaurin series expansion isn't hard to remember. So remember, if you're given like 1 plus x raised to the n, and you want to expand that out using the binomial series, well, 1 plus x raised to the n, that's just going to be equal to 1 plus n times x plus n times n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial multiplied by x squared plus n multiplied by n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 2 all over 3 factorial x to the third power. And if you want to go further, you could do n multiplied by n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 2 multiplied by n minus 3 all over 4 factorial x to the fourth, and you could just keep going. So in our case, we got f of x is equal to 1 plus x raised to the 1/3. So the best thing to do here would be to identify what n is. N here is 1/3. So we just got to use the expansion formula here. So we'll have 1 plus x raised to the 1/3. So it looks like we'll get 1 plus 1/3 multiplied by x plus 1/3 multiplied by 1/3 minus 1. It's going to be all over 2 factorial. This will be x squared, and then we'll have 1/3 multiplied by 1/3 minus 1 multiplied by 1/3 minus 2. And it'll be all over 3 factorial x to the third. And we only want the first 4 terms, so we're not going to go super far with this. And this will be plus 1/3 multiplied by 1/3 minus 1 multiplied by 1/3 minus 2 multiplied by 1/3 minus 3. And this is going to be all over what am I missing? No, I was right. Minus 3, and then this would be all over 4 factorial. Sorry, lost track of where it was. X to the fourth. And again, it would just kind of keep going. But they only want the first 4 terms, so we're not going to go any further. Okay, so we clean it up. So we'll get 1 plus, well, we'll just get x over 3. And this would be plus, see, we'll get 1/3 multiplied by, well, we can get a common denominator of 3, so that'll be 1 minus 3 all over 3. And this would be 2. 2 factorial is just 2. This would be x squared plus, so you got 1/3. Same thing, we'll just get a common denominator of 3, so this would be 1 over 3 divided by 3, and this would be 1 minus 6 all over 3. 3 factorial is 6, remember. Then we'll have x to the third. Same thing here, we'll get 1/3. We'll get a common denominator of 3, so we'll have 1 minus 3 all over 3. All I'm doing is kind of just following the process. So this would be 1 minus 6 all over 3, and then this would just be 1 minus 9 all over 3. 4 factorial is 24, so we know that. You simplify the factorials right off the bat. So this would be x to the fourth. And again, they only want the first 4 terms, so we're not going to go any further than that. Okay, so it looks like we'll get 1 plus x over 3. And it looks like we'll just get 1/3. For this top part here, well, it's just going to give me negative 2/3 if I subtract there. Again, 2 factorial is just 2. This will be x squared, and we'll have plus 1/3. We'll have negative 2/3 times negative 5 over 3, and I can prove this by doing 1 minus 6. Sorry, let me show you. 1 minus 6. Sorry, it's going to be divided by 3. Okay, we got to multiply it by whatever we get there, which will give us 5 over 3 in the calculator. So we'll have 1 over 6. This will give us 5 over 3. Just checking my calculations there. Then this will be all over. Again, 3 factorial is 6. This will be x to the 3rd. Then we continue. So we got 1/3 negative 2 over 3. That'll give us negative 5 over 3. But we would have to multiply it, so it looks like we'll get negative 8 over 3. 4 factorial is 24. This will be x to the 4th. And so on. Alright, so we can write our final answer down. I'm going to kind of simplify it with the calculator over here. So we'll see. We know we're going to get 1 plus x over 3. Then we got minus. And I'm going to do the simplification here. So we got 1/3. And you want to take a calculator and you want to multiply. Looks like we'll get 80 over 81, but let me divide by 24. Looks like we'll get so it looks like we'll get 5x to the 3rd over 81. So this would be 1 plus x to the, or 1 plus x over 3. This would be x squared over 9. And then this would be plus 5x to the 3rd over 81 after you do the simplification. And so this would be the first 4 terms here. So our first 4 terms, we're given the function f of x is equal to 1 plus x all raised to the 1/3. And so the first 4 terms here are going to be 1 plus x over 3 plus x squared. I'm sorry, not plus. It's going to be minus x squared over 9. And then it's going to be plus 5x to the 3rd over 81. Okay, so you'll need your calculator to calculate the terms. I had to put all of my stuff in the calculator, so you guys, I have to do the exact same thing. But that is how you do it. Alright, so let me know if you got any questions, but I will see y'all next time.